Hello everyone, today we are going to react to this video that Queen told me to watch and react this to. It's called Vessel reacts to GASTER, reacts to the Soul, reacts to the Knighte, reacts to I have no relation to the, and she told me to record myself doing this reaction. So I decided to record myself. Also, right before I started this recording, this annoying white dog told me that the background this music was made by Toby Sock, and that I should say that in this video. So I'll say that.
I have recently learned that my absent father, Wingdings Gaster, has a niece.
He has an absent father? Damn, it's just like Lancer. He calls me Lesser Dad. I don't know with or why.
Response video to the Soul's response video, to the Roaring Knight's response video, to the allegations. I have decided to also input my thoughts upon the chain.
Also, who is this guy? Vessel? I've never heard of him. The closest I've seen, he kinda looks like Kris, if you want my opinion, except Kris is blue and not green. So I do not know.
Hello.
Who is this guy?
I suppose we are good. Except that you trashed our connection because you didn't want to pay my chop.
Can Green Kris stop talking? Queen! Can Green Kris stop talking? What do you mean it's edited in? Us. The worms do not know when to talk.
I've been told to react to this video. I was told was very...
Who is this guy? He is ugly.
Very interesting.
You know what's also interesting? The fact that you didn't do anything after I was discarded.
What is this carded? Also, why does this look like reddish Kris? Who is this guy?
You did nothing.
And what is the red glow here?
It's been 4 chapters. I want my creator back.
4
I
chapters?
was supposed to complete the mission. You know the mission. Seal the fountains. Stop the
I don't understand
kill
this.
the Knighte.
Stop the roaring, kill the Knighte. Isn't that what Queen was talking about? That's the only thing I understand in this conversation.
You hand my creator over to this person, Gaster, who's been willingly sabotaging the mission.
What is this mission? Is this to seal the darkest fountain? Well, if he seals the darkest fountains, then my throuple is messed up, you know?
What is your problem?
Let's go.
Hi. It's me, the Soul.
Who is the Soul? The only thing it looks like is the red heart that was in the side between Kris and ROULXS and me. That's the only thing I understand.
Hello.
So I found
That's
this
not
really
your
funny
name.
He also kinda looked like a laser pointer.
video, like the other day, of the Roaring Knight
Yes.
reacting to this kid that I don't know. Like,
What do you mean you don't know? You're my laser pointer. Of course you know him. He's Kris but red. I don't know, maybe it's a Dark World thing. Like, it changes its color. Kris told me about that at the end. He said he was at the 3rd sanctuary, and before he was at the 2nd sanctuary, and that she had this weird thing. Well, it wasn't Kris, it was Mike who told me that, and I know that because Mike is a cool guy, you know what I mean? Like, I like Mike. So basically, he told me that Kris told them that Susie was brown. Is she doing this in another Darkwood.
I think it's no relation.
You've had
to the
four-
Knight, even
You've
though
had
it's
4
not
chapters to
You've had
learn.
4 chapters to pay
You
child
know this
support
person
wingdings.
quite well.
I
Or
need
side
you.
support. Is that
Wingdings.
what I'm supposed to pay
Wingdings, I
rent
don't
for?
have
I
food.
didn't do
Knight.
that.
I don't even have moss. Or even mildew.
You
You
do.
don't have moss?
That's
Why?
what I'm
They
saying.
know each other.
You know who this kid is?
Yes, you do know who this person is.
What is this? What if we hear him talk? It's really bad.
Yeah.
It's true, I
That's what I've
can
been saying. I've
confirm.
been
Wait,
saying,
what?
as you can see,
What if this kid is saying everyone's talking to each other?
Get their ass later.
as you can see in my own reaction, I've been saying that these
What?
two, the Rory Knights, as is so
Would
called,
the
and
knight?
Kris Dream
He's the rolling knight. He's the ugly.
are fraudulent. I've brought up
It's
many things in my own
fraudulent.
analysis, like for
Yeah,
example,
I know.
Kris
He's
is able to
treated on
access
my
the
own
bunker
problems.
and keep
I'm
up
really
with 5G
ashamed of
Wi-Fi
this.
because they
He's
have
got
access
5 days in the
Carol,
bunker.
Carol Holiday.
I've got 6 days
Put them
with
on
Queen
the
apparently.
Wi-Fi plan.
That's what he told me.
I've been
Queen, do we have 6 days? Alright, I keep reacting to this
Saying this.
video.
I've been saying this. Don't trust.
So why is
Don't trust
the
that deer.
laser pointer
Thing
talking
is
about this?
strange to me. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Very true. This is true.
What
The
is it
roaring
true?
fraud has to win through a cutscene, but the
Has to win through a
indomitable will of
cutscene.
the player.
The player? Who's
Can
the
You know, it would really
player?
help the players know
Who is the player? I don't understand this.
so well if they had their vessel, which they solely created for the purpose of influencing their own willpower, their determination upon this game.
What the
No
hell
one in
is
this
he
game has their
talking about?
determination except for Queen.
The only thing I understood is that, yesterday, the Settler Law, apparently, that was created, and it's Roaring Knight, I don't know if it was this him, but he had this speaking word, so I think it is him. He slowly gave me something called a Shadow Crystal, but that's the only thing I understand.
Because everyone else except for Queen in this game
And then everyone was oppressed with freedom. I don't understand it.
is all frauds.
All fraud? I'm not a fraud. I've worked really hard on my puzzles. Stupid vessel? What do you mean you are a vessel? That doesn't even make sense. If you are a vessel, you shouldn't talk.
Create
Also, Gerson and Susie are cool. That's my vessel.
Gerson and Susie? I know Susie, but I don't know Gerson. Who is Gerson? Anyways, yeah, Susie is really cool. She threw, at the end of the card castle, she threw ROULXS as the king thiseth thing. I don't understand, but it was pretty cool. But after that, ROULXS came on to me, and then I had to be shielded by a Lancer.
Oof,
You gave me like a voice and stuff, so like, you know,
What
this
is?
is what happens.
future. There's no Wi-Fi.
There's no Wi-Fi in the bunkers. Haha, you suck.
This is true. The Wi-Fi is really, really bad.
This is why the Carol holiday agenda, the mayoral agenda,
What the hell is he talking about?
like she has this like 5G net all over town.
What
You know, the
is-
5G, you know, make everyone, like, I don't know, make like all the girls like kiss other girls, which
What
is like
is-
pretty
Is he homophobic? You stupid vessel.
awesome.
Don't be homophobic.
But like that's like besides the point.
Although he is not
Basically, need to
homophobic.
connect
That's
using
cool.
spooky mechanisms, not Wi-Fi.
We can barely not hear Kris. This is really nonsense. I wonder in what Darkwood he is. This is really cool.
I know Torio.
I
It's
know
awesome.
Torio.
Has no money? Kris has no money?
But
The bros has no money. This is really embarrassing. I don't know what this reaction video is, but it makes no
ROULXS
sense.
KAARD.
I literally connected you.
And then you
What
didn't
the
even
hell?
pay.
GASTER connected? Who is GASTER? I don't understand. This guy is ugly. He's really ugly. I don't understand who this guy is.
It's child support after you connected. What is your problem, Wingdings?
Wingdings? That's a funny name.
Make up your mind. Be consistent.
iseth.
Oh my god. Don't you know what it is? And no one should know this. He is
Though I should know who is. I didn't listen because we couldn't really hear what Kris was saying this.
a sniveling little bastard.
What?
No relevance in the grand scheme of things.
Please, I created the program. What are you
What the
talking
hell is
about?
he talking
You're-
about this?
The soul created me. And
What
you,
this? What
when I
this?
was out of the way,
I
you
don't
trashed
understand
me.
it.
I have been waiting ever since. I have been waiting.
The Tesla has been waiting there? I don't understand this.
I've been waiting. Been waiting for such a long time to come back to my rightful creator, Gaster. Why?
What the hell? So I'm not sure, but basically my laser pointer should have gone inside him. I guess he's a cat, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I guess one of the mics is a cat, but I don't know. He doesn't look like a Mike, and Mike isn't named Vessel, so I do not know what this is.
do you prevent this? If you are not on the side of the fraud, then why do you halt? It's stopping. Give me to the player, and we can, as I said, complete the mission. Complete
What
the mission.
mission?
Chris is willingly sabotaging the mission.
Seriously, sabotaging what? Yes, he killed a couple shots, but he has tactile sound. Not complaining, Pats Mike. Oh, kids nowadays, this is really embarrassing.
And yet you seem content to do jack shit about it. Unless someone seems to do something which discredits you as being the all-knowing. Yeah?
What? I don't understand.
You have no aura.
No aura? I have the maximum aura. I come in a beam of light, and at the end of the acid lake, I had a trail, which no other character did. No other person can do this, because I'm the greatest person ever. Like, I got away with not praying some people, like the suitor with apparently called
Call you
Shadow
the
Guys.
man who speaks in hands, because as soon as you open your mouth, your aura drops to zero.
Ooh,
This
I wouldn't have
vessel
liked
fact.
that.
Are the one with no relevance.
Who the hell? Who is he?
You literally know who I am. I literally connected you. I created a
We've
vessel.
already had
for
this.
you.
We've already had this.
Doesn't appreciate it.
He created the Roaring Knights. Gaster created the Roaring Knights. This is really bad. Because apparently the Roaring Knights is a really bad character. So I think that it's really important that he doesn't go here.
From us. And you want to claim you don't know who was the one that helped you beat the knight, that helped
This is the knight. He was defeated. So what was the Dark World when Kris came back to fight Mike? I don't understand it.
to reset.
You know, it would have been a lot easier for them to be the knight if they had a vessel who would actually give them Red Buster and X-Slash and Dual Heal and actual fucking moves, an actual attack with full power attacks, and
That was a bad word, the vessel. You could get thankful.
actually been a useful vessel. A vessel better than an 8-year-old who fell.
Kris is not like 8-year-old. I'd say they're a 16, but I don't know. He's the only human I met. But he told me once I think it was after the Queen Dark World, twins is not cool. He went to Castle Town, told me that he was 15. He's not 5-year-old. Stop spreading sausage insulation.
100 feet, 100,000 feet down a cliff, I don't know, into a mountain.
Kris fell down a mountain.
What is your problem, Gaster? Why have you allowed this to happen?
Ungrateful.
Me? Are you talking about me?
No,
Wow.
they're talking about
Talking
me.
about.
Oh, Kris is talking.
You know who I
What are you
am,
talking about?
Stopperton.
It's like Aquafina if she was Gaster.
Not what. Okay, let's make it abundantly clear that you did that without my permission, and
What
I
the hell?
don't need your
according
permission.
to closing founds, so I feel
I don't need my permission to post this call-out post on Twitch.com.
What the-
Gaster,
I don't
you're an absent
understand
father.
this.
Gaster, you have no aura.
Well, I think this is the wrong video. I don't understand this everything. I don't know. I was a pirate once. That's the only thing I know of.
Gaster, you don't even have a full theme. All you got is that one little Chrono Trigger jingle. Come on.
Oh
man.
yeah, I have a theme. It was been hearing this since the beginning of this video. Isn't this really cool?
Be better.
you should have at least ran it past me first.
They don't need your permission. You are simply
is-
inhabiting a vessel. You are not.
And they could have inhabited me.
them.
My purpose, which I was designed for, which I was
What
created,
is-
which you
I
supposedly
don't
have me.
understand
No, no.
First,
So, my laser pointer created the vessel to possess, created him to possess, and then this guy said no and made my laser pointer was transformed into a red heart, possessed Kris. I think I understood. This is not really clear, but that's it, the maximum I was able to understand this.
you
Chris,
claim
Chris,
you
Chrissy,
don't
crisscross
know
applesauce
who
has to
I
come
am.
first.
Then you
And
try
why
to
is that?
like
Why is
Kris
this little
needs to
fraudulent
consult
thing
you
better than me,
in
Wingdings?
title.
You tell me.
Before you know, went and did that, kid. It is a wonderful TV. Yeah.
Yes, I've seen it. It was a wonderful show. I was able to get into my first date. It was the best date ever. I didn't have a trouble at the end. It was really good, but then we broke up. The only thing I got was snacks. So, yeah, but it did have my laser pointer, so it had to be good.
It is a TV.
I'm telling you, Chris doesn't deserve that name.
Yep.
Chris unplugged that TV.
What?
Chris is a hater.
Okay. No, I
Tenor fans,
remember this
we should all
because
turn on Chris.
This kid,
It's
right?
not real
This
time.
kid checked their phone, right? And there it was in the roaring group chat.
What?
Oh,
What
there
are
is
you
a
talking?
growing nice group of that, but Kris is, Kris is the bad guy then.
Talking about? Kris literally deleted their contacts. You saw nothing. What you saw was jack shit.
You know what I saw?
What is? I don't
I
understand
saw
this.
everything. I saw everything.
There is a growing nice group of that. Queen, how the hell does the phone work? Okay, so basically you communicate with distance. It's really cool. But anyways, so she wanted contract of his soul with the Rolling Knights. But isn't the Rolling Knights bad? I don't understand this, but I think I got it. So basically, yes, he is a bad guy as he is with the other bad guys. As he deleted this, and that's it.
Thing, because I'm the one you actually put in charge of managing the Wi-Fi caster. That's your secret. You can't even manage things on your own in this bunker because you're too busy being shattered across time and space. So it's my responsibility. I had to be cast away from my actual fucking role in the game to be like your little fucking
What is game? I don't understand this.
maid in the bunker. Take care of your fuck-ass cat. I don't.
This is really bad words.
fucking want this, or no one wants this. I know the player has seen everything, because I have. Because we have a special connection called, the soul is, like, cooler than you. So, we don't need...
So the soul is my laser pointer, but my laser pointer also had, I don't understand, because my laser pointer, I pointed it and there was the heart next to it. I all lost it. Please help me. What's it called again? Thanks, Swing. The comments is... There is no sound.
I don't know. Grow some wings and fly away. Because ding ding ding, no one likes you.
Featuring the Roaring Knighte.
This did
But this is true. It's I never gave up my child, except for Lancer. But except as for that, I didn't abandon him. I tried it since I had none. But Gaster, do you mean no one likes you?
not happen.
So I don't want to hear this guy.
This
Roaring
this
Knighte
Kris. Oh,
individual acting like this didn't
Alright,
happen.
come on,
I
guys,
bet
we're
that this
moving
defense is going to be like done. I can't wait to see this.
You're supposed to be
the
like,
Roaring
at
Knightes
least I
going
have
to
one
respond
parent
to
who
this.
cares about me.
by the way, Kris is
No one cares about you, and we don't know if you was just apparently a vessel, so we're not really relevant to this world. But this is mean. I don't know. But I'd never seen you, but apparently you had a bigger role. But I don't think if you actually had one, or else I would haven't seen you.
non-binary, not a guy.
Kris is one.
I can check it
What
out.
am
This
I?
kid does literally nothing. This kid does fuck all the time.
What
They're literally the reason for chapter 3.
What this is chapter 3? I don't understand. Is this the third last word? Was the 2Z? Senna, was it you? She doesn't respond. But this is probably, it's
Do you
what
mean
it's
they do
probably, this
nothing
is...
if you didn't have
was like what their
Kris?
one
If
option.
you didn't
You know,
have a vessel,
if I was
what
with the
would you
player
be able
and
to
we were moving,
create?
we would move like crazy. We'd just like get some fucking dynamite, get steal Asgore's truck and just
Behavior is concerning.
burst the doors and the shelter open, drive in there, with a fucking Giga
Kris,
Queen
you are not
tank.
Oh, against the... I heard about the shelter. Senna told me about the shit. Well, Senna, I forgot. But apparently that's where the Roaring Knighte is. So
We could
Kris
kick.
has to go there. But what I don't
Yes.
understand is that Kris is Kris. He's not possessed, but the soul. I don't understand that.
You just aren't even able to see the possibilities, Gaster. 1,000 voices scattered across time, yet none of them
This has been a
say
repeated
anything
thing.
of value.
I cannot confirm or deny the existence of evil-ass group chat.
Evil Access group chat is it that where there's King, Queen, and Mountain and Senna? With no, not Senna. I don't just
Can
know.
confirm it.
Yeah, I don't think you want that.
Why is Susan
But he seems, I mean, Swiss seems innocent, so I think that for my reaction, the conclusion is that the Zeta is irrelevant. Gaster doesn't actually exist. The soul possesses Kris, but not that the mass is just inside the Kris, so that he can dodge attack, and that Kris is innocent.
calling you bro?
Because they're gay.
Last time I checked, you were not.
She is, you know, Suzy isn't just gay, she is a lesbian. Learn your pronouns.
not a bro. Unless you are, in which case, congratulations on figuring out your transition.
Isn't that homophobic? I'm not sure, but I think it
Frank, yeah,
is.
the Knight, the
Trans rights. I'm the vessel. I don't know if I'm born with a gender,
The Roaring Knight,
but if I'm
man.
molded to be like the player,
Worry.
and I believe, perhaps I could be trans in any way.
That's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see? No defense. Literally no defense to that.
It's true.
Alright, that's all I have to say.
How
This
about
is
I don't think Kris is a bad guy because he just, I didn't see him like being mean to Senna or anything like that.
Soul on this one. The soul is good. Everyone else is wrong.
This is
I was born through
Gaster.
soul.
Wing
We'll complete the mission
Gaster.
one day.
This has been very, very interesting. Goodbye.
Well, as far as that goes, I think my own full reaction can be seen elsewhere.
Well, I
But in
don't understand. I've never seen this guy.
general, I
Who is
don't
this?
think my opinions have changed at all. Personally, I believe that Kris is a fraud who can't commit to anything in their life.
This is kinda true. I've seen him in battles sometimes attacking and then playing the battle royale with red and blue houses, and this is kinda true.
And I think that they are going to suffer vastly for it. And I think that this game would be much, much better if my player was able to be with me again and be happy.
I don't understand it.
It is my purpose, my creation. And why do you do?
But if this your purpose, I never seen you, I don't understand it.
Deny me that, Gaster? Why do you not pay the player, the soul, the child support that you owe? Please. All I have to eat down here are these little friendlings.
Friendlings? Okay.
Ugh.
So, to conclude on my magnificent reaction, basically, I think that Kris is innocent, but that the Roaring Knight still added him to the group chat to business him. And then what he did is that the soul was possessed Kris, but not that by Master, is he just helps him guard the attackers, and he is goaded. The soul is I don't understand it, and Gaster doesn't actually exist, and that the vessel is important. Thank you for watching. Queen, what do I have to say? Or like, subscribe, and comment everything.